Did you do like support acts for? You played with Clapton, right?
Yeah, I opened for Eric in 1990 on the Journeyman Tour when his album Journeyman came out, and I played every show, and that was back when I was playing mostly electric and some acoustic, and I had a band, and I can't tell you what that did for me as an up and coming artist in my home country. I went from selling 500 tickets to 1,000 almost like the next week.
Wow.
Yeah, and doing that tour with Eric, and he was so nice to me. He was so professional, but you know, he's a very quiet-spoken guy. He's a little kind of shy and all that, you know. But he was so nice to me, and his band and his crew was so good.
Was that with Nathan East and Greg Phillinganes?
Phillinganes and Steve.
Andy Fairweather-Low also?
No, Andy wasn't. It was Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a great band, and he had the two singers, Tessa and the girls who were with the Police before that, and it was an awesome tour.
How did it go like backstage? Because I can imagine someone like Clapton, he's always looking for the good players and trying to get something out of it for himself, for his technique.
Well, let me tell you, in those days, Eric was very quiet, and he was a kind of recluse, you know. And so he would turn up 3 minutes before he was due on stage, and they would put the guitar on him, and he would stand at the side, and then he just the intro to Layla on the piano would come on, the lights would come down, and then he'd just walk out when the lights went down. He'd just walk out and go straight into the song "Pretending" with the big intro with the wah wah and all that, you know, and you never saw him, right? So the tour started with 2 shows in the city of Adelaide in Australia. So the first show, we arrive and we're all excited because we're doing the whole tour, and so his guitar tech. I'll try to remember his name in a second. He was a terrific guy. Been with him for 30 years or something. He's working at the side, tuning guitars and doing strings and all that. And we set up quickly and do a quick sound check. And I start playing a tune, and you can see him like, oh, you know, like that. As soon as I finish the song, he comes running up on stage and he says, "Eric needs to see you. I'll make sure he'll be here tomorrow night. You know, he's not going to be here tonight before the show. He'll be here tomorrow." Right. So sure enough, the next night I open the show with a song by the Shadows, right? And I look over at the side, and there's Eric watching from the side. You know, so his guitar tech, real nice guy. Said, "Oh, Eric needs to hear you," you know. Yeah. So it was really great. Then I got invited back, and Nathan came and got me and took me to Eric's dressing room.
Such a nice guy.
Oh, a beautiful guy, and so Eric's standing there drinking an orange juice, and he goes, when I walk in, he looks at me and he said, "Been doing this a while, have you?" That was his compliment, you know.
Yeah.
And we got a photo together, and then I had to leave, you know.
Yeah.
And plus, you know, the other thing that you know, an opening act gets, you know, you'll be lucky if you get $300 to $500, and I had a crew and a band, so I was playing the set, opening for Eric, and then racing out and doing a show in a club somewhere while Eric's on stage. You know what I mean?
Trying to make it back, yeah.
So I can pay my band and my crew and accommodate them. Yeah, so this is all
grinding.
It's all part of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'd do it again in a heartbeat, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't mean to spend so much time on that, but
I loved it. These are the stories I love to hear.
Great.
You know, this is like how life on the road is.
The last time I saw Eric was a couple of years ago when Jerry Douglas and I were doing the transatlantic sessions, And we were playing in Brighton, and Jerry said to me, "Oh, by the way, Eric's coming in with his wife and his daughter." I said, "Great, I haven't seen him in a long time." And he showed up, and he was so wonderful. He really was. And he loved the show and everything. And his wife was, Malia, she was so sweet, and his kids were really, really great. It was great to see him so happy.
Yeah, that it's one of the greatest players pop music
He's influenced
has ever,
everybody,
yeah.
you know.